What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. It is... what day is today, man? Friday. Oh, dude, we're halfway through the new arenas, man. Time is flying by. Just a week ago, we were waiting for these things to get here, and now we're already halfway through the first ones. All right. Anyway, what's up, though, everybody? Let me get a tweet out. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I'll just say for the tweet. Dearest Marvel Champions. Let's see. Halfway through the first round of the new arenas. I hope your thumbs are still attached. I don't know. Oh no. No. Okay. Tweet. Alright, anyway. What's up, people? Huzzah! Sending over one of them Australian bucks. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. You got something coming to you. Hope you know it. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, for your birthday, I'd like you to slap me, please. Really? With the birthday troll, not even 2 minutes into the stream. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. I hope you enjoyed the slap. All right, let's get to it, man. I actually... yeah, I'll do this fight later. Whoops. Whoops. Get me out of here. The boss was just taken down, so I wanted to move a little bit. But we're going to the arenas. We're back to the arenas. Maximus, sending over 5, saying, sup, buddy? Tweetosaurus, when you get a chance. Sleep mode engaged. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. Let me... yeah. Got it set to auto now. What do we have here? Summing up the streaming experience. Oh, man. Why don't read message, bald, man? This is accurate. This is accurate. Dude, this looks surprisingly lifelike, and I think it's due to the flap in the can here, the lid being flapped over. It's like a hat or some kind of hair, I don't know. But very accurate. Maximus, thank you for the 5, dude. Once again. And all right, man, have a good one if you're gonna be dozing off, heading off for the night. PG, what day is your birthday? Mike, it's apparently every single day. I'm now 475,000 years old. Flat beyond God tier confirmed, pretty much. Alright, so this is where I currently stand in the arena. Could have been a little bit higher, but that's where we're currently at. It's not too bad. Not the best, not the worst. Oh, did I make a mistake? Are only these 3 champions available at the moment? Now, these guys are coming back real soon. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of time, actually. Darn. Alright, so looks like what I'm gonna have to do is gonna do a little bit of event quest, I think. Either event quest, or what I could do is I could scoop up the tier 4 basic. I could scoop up the tier 4 basic by boosting 3 stars, but no, I might just have to let the tier 4 basic go this round. I mean, I could also just be sitting here running my 4-star champs, but I do want to do some event quests since the event quest completion is on. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I don't miss out on this arena by like 1,000,000 points, because I'm could be getting like 1,000,000 more points right now or something if I was running my 4 stars. But I also want to continue getting the revives from the event quest completion. Because Sunday, we're doing the Inhuman challenge for Labyrinth. So, anyway. Pathetic. I'm 14,605 years old. Listen, man. Age is not a competition. I'll get there one day. All right. BG, did you make scripts for your videos? Or do you make scripts for your videos? Most of them, no. Occasionally, yes. I wish I had my notes. After I made like the arena video, you know, I deleted the notes that I had laid out for it. But essentially what I do is I'll just like write down some like bullet point type things that I want to talk about, and usually like glance over at that as I'm talking to you know, figure out what I want to talk about next, try to keep the flow of the video going. Sometimes there's not even that. Sometimes it's just, hey, let's hit record, let's just get my thoughts out kind of thing. But usually when it's something like the arenas, I was trying my best not to miss anyone's points, so that's why I had written down like the bullet points for that one, which don't always come out in order, by the way. Sometimes I'm just like sometimes I'm just skipping around, and then I'm like, oh crap, did I skip one of these things? Anyway, very, very few videos do I actually fully script. There's been maybe probably less than 10, probably right under 10 that I've fully scripted out of the, God, I don't know how many videos I've made. All right, anyway though, let's do the event quest. Let's do it. Need to rank 4, so I'm gonna get tier 4 at Overflow. Options are Mole Man, Sunspot, Mr. F, Rolk, Medusa, Centurion, Hulkbuster, leaning towards Medusa. I think Medusa is always a good option. And yeah, man, that's probably who I would be leaning towards as well. Easy, just for the purely for the ability to shut down the opponents, being such a nice feature to have. Okay. I was planning on doing some Cavalier, but honestly, I can't pay attention to what you guys are saying as much if I'm doing Cavalier. So maybe I'll just hop it Uncollected for right now, actually. Let's do that. Sure. This team, I'm sure is fine. Whatever. Let's just go. Magoo, will there be a Mass Thronebreaker Arena Crystal opening video? Probably. I think I want to wait until the 20% gold boost happens. So I'll probably wait for that. I could use the gold. I have... Jeez, I keep hitting the top of my screen here. I have 13 million gold right now, which, you know, it's fine. But the more gold I get, the more gold I can spend on tickets and then save the loyalty. So it's worth it. Let's just go left. Did you play the side quest? I don't feel like playing the side quest at the moment. How many hours do you play daily? About 3, maybe a little bit over 3. I don't know. Roughly. I would guess, yeah, probably around like 3 to 3 hours, like 3 to 3.5. About. Today I've been playing more like this since the Falcon arena hit. I've been playing probably about 7-ish hours a day. But then there's other days where it drops down to 2 or even less hours a day. 2 is like pretty much the minimum because, well, I stream for 2 hours a day. But yeah. Don't believe BG playing less than 4 hours a day? You're right, dude. I actually play 24 hours a day. Jimmy Bates sent over 2 saying, first super chat ever, BG, or big fan BG. Keep up the good work. Jimmy Bates, thank you, dude. Appreciate the 2 and the kind words, man. Thank you very much. BG, what is your morning and night routine? Like just outside of the game, or are you talking about like in the game? Well, I mean, I guess they're both the same, man. Because usually one of the first things I do when I wake up, at least, is play MCOC, and then, you know, try to dump my energy before going to sleep.
Man loves beans.
Actually, I usually don't start playing the game until maybe like an hour or like half an hour to an hour after I wake up. I'm kind of just browsing, like reading line chat messages from last night, or, you know, looking at whatever on the internet, randomly just wasting time, you know what I mean? And then I'll log in, dump my energy. I don't know, like outside of the game, as funny as it sounds, every day is pretty different, I would say. I don't really have a routine outside of game related things. The game is like what keeps my routine, sort of. But yeah, a lot of it has to do with working on videos, some that you guys see, some that you guys don't see. But not a super set schedule of things. Doofus Puncher sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, dude, did you check out Take Back the Roman Empire yet? I don't think so. The last time we talked about music, I might have. There was a bunch of bands that I wrote down, and I checked out a couple, but I didn't get a chance to check out all of them. And I can't remember if I checked that one out. When we were talking about, someone brought up Mars Volta. Actually, Lizer brought up Mars Volta, and it'd been a while since I listened to them. And I went on a little bit of a Mars Volta kick and started just, you know, putting on like some of their albums throughout the day while working on stuff. So yeah, got kind of caught up. I don't think so though, man. Either I checked him out and I don't remember, which means maybe I wasn't super interested, or I just didn't check them out. And I think it's that one. I think I just didn't get a chance to check him out yet. But Doofus Puncher, thank you for the 5, dude. He said brutal honesty is the best because it's brutal. Yeah, I would tell you if I listened to it and I didn't like it, I would just let you know. But I don't think I checked him out just yet. Bank Robber 2000 and over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, what champs are good for caltrops? So my favorite is Omega Red, because he's got bleed resistance, and when he's bleeding, he's got a death field aura up, which is just nutty. Does a lot of damage, and you're just healing from it. It's great. But basically any bleed immune or bleed resistant champion will do. Magneto is another good option because he also has crazy bleed resistance. A lot of the robots can fit the bill just fine. But yeah, Omega Red is my favorite for it. Oh, Ghost. I forgot about Ghost. How could I forget about Ghost? Ghost is crazy because you gain a ton of damage every time you have bleed and all that. Brian, drink water. MSD, I've actually been pretty hydrated today. I got some good sleep last night. I've been hydrated. I ate only healthy foods today. I wasn't snacking on any garbage or anything like that. If it sounds like I'm out of it, maybe it's just the result of finally having a day of like my brain is recovering. You know. You know, if I did, it's the only thing like I've ever heard. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Tidal Wave sent it over, Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying mind checking Twitter for some advice I could use. Sure. Let's see what we got here, dude. Thoughts on my 5-star champs? Who should be my next rank 2, 6-star, Havoc Array rank 2, and then I get Torch and Sim Supreme. Okay. Well, you have a bunch of rank 5s already. I tell you right now, man, I should not be the one telling you who to take up to rank 5 next. You should look to the content that you're trying to counter. And if you need to rank up a champion to get through that content, maybe you're in a variant or exploring Act 6 or something like that, you know, and need to counter a boss or something along those lines,
Man,
that's how you should really allow yourself to like dictate your next rank up. But just at a quick glance, yeah, you do only have the one science champion here. You definitely use another science champion in your roster ranked up. Same thing for mutants. Oh, but you do have Havoc, you said, yeah. So okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say Warlock, but you already got Warlock ranked up. Venom is good for a lot of the variant content. Torch should probably be on your short list of champions to rank up, though. He's just so good. Sim Supreme, you mentioned Sim Supreme in your tweet. I mean, he'll be nice, but you already have two of the arguably strongest mystics, so probably don't need to put as much emphasis on that. So yeah, Torch and Venom are the standouts, but please look to the content that you're going up against, and you know, use that to make your decision. Whatever's going to help you out in the next piece of content you want to tackle. But dude, thank you very much for the buck, man. Hope that advice helps. Good luck to you. Orplexi had said over 2 saying, the beard growing fluffy, but not the head. Dude, it's growing strong underneath the cap. Stronger than ever. It's just, you know, I mean, I like, this is the style I choose. This is the style that everybody should choose if I had my way. One day I'll be the richest man in the world, all thanks to these bald caps. But yeah, Oraplexian, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the 2. Doofus Puncher sent over another 5. Sorry if you guys just heard a Windows ding. Doofus Puncher, there's no other message with that. The only message in chat I see is the one I read. LOL, you'd know if you did. It's the only thing like it I've ever heard. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. I'll definitely have to check them out. But if there was supposed to be another message, for whatever reason, it didn't go through. Jeff Bezos must be a loyal customer for your bald caps. He is. He is. You know, it's hard to get an endorsement out of that guy. But you could tell. I mean, if you could tell he's wearing them, he just doesn't like to publicly endorse it, which is unfortunate. Because you know, a lot more money in our pockets if he did. But hey, at the same time, we're doing all right. You know what I mean? King sent it over 5. King, thank you, dude. Saying being uncollected, it's great for being uncollected is great getting cav level rewards, but we're still not on the same level. We need our own arena. No 6 stars, but much lower milestones. I agree, man. I think one of the the quickest fixes that Kabam could do, and it's not going to solve every issue. But I think one of the best things they could do is just remove the ability to use 6 stars in the basic arena, and drastically reduce the number of the score needed to get those milestones as a result. It definitely wouldn't fix everything, like I said, but I think it would help out a lot. It would make the 4 stars, you know, to bring up their value. It would, of course, bring up the value of 5 stars as well. And I think a lot of people would at least appreciate that move. It would get them. I mean, for some people, that would just fix the issue, period. And for a lot of other people, it would make things close enough that they'd probably be happy, or at least happy enough, and then kind of grow into it. And I think that would fix a lot of the issue. But yeah, King, thank you for the £5, dude. I definitely agree with you, man. The arenas, they're a bit off these days. Dragon sending over to saying BG 40.5 mil lost streak in data hell tweet. Sure. Let's take a look. Kingpin, you got this next fight, or Dr. Doom, I mean, you got this Kingpin fight? I hope so. Dragon. Let's see what we got. With all the arena negativity, here's a moment of positivity and hilarity. No puns, I promise. What do you guys think? Do we trust Dragon? Do we trust her promise? We'll proceed with caution. All right, new favorite arena interaction, Jubilee versus Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Daredevil walked into the arena and proceeded to insta-die. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Sig Ability. Yeah, this Sig Ability, oh god, this is the Sig Ability that almost destroyed me when you put Jubilee in the what's it called? The boss rush. Each time one of Jubilee's personal debuffs expires on the opponent, deal a burst of 2,000 energy damage. Each time the opponent purifies any debuff, deal a burst of 3,300 energy damage. Craziness. But okay, I know you're like tracking arena stuff too, right? Hold on. Oh man. Oh, there's a whole gigantic thread here. I saw this tweet earlier, but I didn't get a chance to dig through it. Okay. So I asked question, just how bad is it? And y'all, I knew it was gonna be bad, but it's really bad. However, the bright side to this is that the tracking I'm doing is already passed on to Kabam and is going to hopefully help them narrow this down. We're talking about the crashes, right? Summary: 27 hours into the arena, I've experienced 19 total crashes as triggers by the arena experience. Lost my streak. The errors range from just crashes to help button errors to freezing. Dragon, I really hope that this helps Kabam solve the issue because, good lord, there's a lot of issues. And, damn it, Doom, you lost a Kingpin. But, yeah. Thank you for doing all that work. Because if it helps, then, yeah, thank you for doing all that work. MSD saying, Dragon, I need you to make a YouTube channel and create a Jubilee guide. My 5-star is Sig40. I want to play with Jubilee a bit more myself, just because... Oh, is that the boss? Is that why I couldn't handle that? Or is that why Doom couldn't handle the fight? That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Didn't realize that. But yeah, I hope all that data helps fix the crashing issues, and if it does, I'll have to rank up my Jubilee as a respect to the cause, you know. Tommy Nike said in over £2. Thank you, dude. Saying, hello, Brian. How are you? New arena sucks. Yeah, man. It's a bit of a bummer, dude. You know, I don't have too many people that I knew like before I started playing this game that play this game, but I do have one buddy of mine who's pretty into it, and he hit me up today and was just like, dude, what's up with these new arenas? They really suck. You know, he's like that. He's like right around Cav level. He's almost Cavalier. He's kind of pushing for it, but not quite Cavalier yet. And he's just having a miserable time with these new arenas, man. It just sucks, man. It really sucks to see. Doofus Puncher hitting that member button too. Thank you, dude. Oh, okay. There was just double checking. There was no other message before. Okay. Well, Doofus Puncher, thank you very much, dude. Welcome back. Please continue to enjoy your banana. You already know about all these sweet-ass custom emojis, man. Thank you, dude. Vanish, send it over 5. Thanks, man. Saying ABG, I'm stuck on 4.4.3. Any thoughts? Who should rank up? Check Twitter, please. Sure. Okay, 4.4.3. All right. I don't see a tweet from you. Is your name different on Twitter? If not, make sure you're not set to private, and make sure that you tag me in the tweet, and I'll keep a lookout for it. If your Twitter account is set to private, then you have to take it off of private and then tweet again, because otherwise, yeah, that just doesn't show. Tommy Nike sending over another £2. Oh man, just with the game over Ghost Hippo. Dang, dude. Rip, man. Rip. R.I.P. They'll fix it. I mean, they wouldn't have made that thread so early on into the new arenas, like before they even landed. They wouldn't have made that thread if they weren't gonna fix it. So I've got faith they're gonna fix it. It's just for right now, dude. Yeah, it's a huge bummer, of course, man. It's not Carson sending over Buck. What's up, man? Saying BG, do you think good arena solution could be to rebalance 5-star cooldown and cooldowns and points? So I think points maybe. I don't know about to be honest, I don't really want to see the cooldowns reduced, because that just means like if you're grinding for a champion, like you have to be grinding that much more. It's kind of nice right now that you can take a break knowing that, okay, everyone else is taking a break too, unless they're spending units, which a lot of people don't want to do. But if you reduce the cooldowns, then all of a sudden, you know, a lot more people are gonna have to grind on cooldown. I was thinking about, like, what if they, because you mentioned points, so I can't, someone else might have brought this up, because there was a lot of talk over the past few days, so I don't know if I'm just taking someone else's idea here. But something I was thinking about was, like, if they did restructure the points so that there wasn't as much of a gap between the different star levels, that might kind of, you know, balance things out a bit more. So, like, let's just say they, all right, so they reduce the total score for the milestones across the board, right? They just kind of make it, let's say right now it's like 16.5 million. Let's just say they cut it to 10 million. 10 million points is what the final milestone is. And they reduce the amount of points that a 6-star will give you. They kind of just like imagine this is like the 4-star champions, and this is the 6-star champions up here. They kind of just bring things in a little bit. So 6 stars will still give you more points, and 5 stars will still give you more points. But, you know, at least when you're running 4-star champions, you'll get like a higher percentage of the total amount of points, kind of thing, while still incentivizing people to grow their roster. Like that might have to be something they do, just because it's such a drastic difference between running a 4-star and a 6-star. So maybe they could do something like that. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really want to see a cooldown reduction, just because I feel like that would just make people kind of glued to the arena that much more. And I mean, it would help people to get these milestones more, so I see where you're coming from with the suggestion. But I feel like that doesn't necessarily solve the issue of needing to just play the arena all day, every day. Because one of the changes, one of Kabam's goals with the changes, one of their stated goals at least, was kind of to get people out of the arenas and get people to, you know, explore and push story content and stuff like that. And I think that'd be good too. Like, I agree with their goals. I feel like Kabam's, their goals were at least, it seemed like at least their intentions that they expressed, they seemed good. They seemed well intentioned, but what actually ended up happening, yeah. Holy crap, I just got chunked down pretty hard by this domino. Whew, that's close. Vanish, let me see. I still don't have a tweet from you, dude. Or hold on, let me see if you said you have a different name on Twitter. Yeah, no, man. There's no other comments from you. I'd love to try to help you out. I'll check back in a few minutes. Maybe you're just trying to figure out Twitter, because I get it. Twitter is pretty confusing. I still remember when I first signed up for Twitter, I was like, dude, this is a whole different world, and I don't really like it. But I actually kind of like Twitter now. Anyway, Avery Lopez sending over buck saying, BG, it's been too long, your head's still bald, and your beard's looking beardy. It is quite beardy these days, eh? Hope you're having a good night. Avery, thank you very much, man. Right back at you, dude. Appreciate the support, and hope you're having a great night, too. Thanks, man. Going out on a limb here, but nobody really went over the top crazy about the arena bots before. But with everyone who has a legit shot at the 6-star going out for them now, it'll be an issue. Hold on. Nobody really went over the top crazy about arena bots before. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I'll be honest, man. I don't think arena bots are that big of an issue when it comes to grinding for champions, because at the end of the day, like, if a bot is as efficient, like, I can't imagine them being as efficient as a human. Obviously, like, AI over time, bots will become way more efficient and stuff like that. We've already seen it in lots of areas of the game. But I think, like, if they're really, if they're made to be efficient in this game, because I think they could be made to be efficient, but I think that creates a red flag, and that's what will get you banned. So these people running bots, they more than likely are using bots that are not efficient to fly under the radar, and I don't think those are the people that are, like, taking top spots. I do think that there's for sure people that, like, try to hire other people to play the game for them and get the top spots and stuff like that, which is pretty messed up, by the way. Don't do any of this stuff, guys. These services will tell you that they're safe. They are lying to you. They have no reason to be honest with you. Of course, they're going to be lying to you to get your money, and then your account's going to get banned at some point in the future. But, you know, of course these things do exist. Jacob B. Langdon sent it over too, saying, hello, Brian, 4-star Nexus Arena minimum cutoff guess? I have no idea, man. I have no clue what to expect. How many people even get the 4-star Nexus? Let me go see. Unfortunately, although I just said I don't think botters take top prizes, I was referring to the 6-star arena. Unfortunately, I think for something like this arena where you're you know, the average player, they don't have crazy developed roster or something like that, and a bot, you know, there probably will be bots that take some of these top 500 prizes. We've already seen that in other arenas, so unfortunately that will probably be a thing here. I have no idea though, man. 500 people get the prize, which is a pretty decent pool, and then beyond that, the top 10% also get a 4-star and 2 3-stars. I mean, the final milestone is 2.15 mil. I'd probably say not much higher than this. I'll say maybe 2.5 million. Probably somewhere between 2.5 and 3 million. but it's just a guess. Total shot in the dark. We've never really had any data to go by, other than just kind of my thoughts on it, that most people will stop grinding after the final milestone, and some people will choose to go higher, kind of thing, and bots will go higher, of course. All right, Vanish, I think I finally got a tweet from you. Oh, this is your only tweet, though. It says, I'm stuck on 4.4.3. Any tips on who I should level up? There's no picture of your roster or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, you specifically said to check Twitter, so I'm assuming there's supposed to be a picture that goes along with this. If there's not, I mean, you know, I wouldn't. Oh, here we go. We got another tweet from you. we're getting there, piecing it, you know, piece by piece. All right, let's see. This doesn't really give me much info to go by, though, man. I'm sorry to say, like, I think this is Medusa down here. These are the only 5 champs that I see here. Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't think Korg is worth ranking up. I think Corvus and Thing, these are probably some good ones to invest in. Mr. Fantastic's cool, but I probably don't recommend investing in him, just because he'll be a little, like, he's not incredibly complicated to play, but for a level 35 player, I think he's a little bit more on the complicated side. So, like, Corvus and Thing, these will be great champions to get ranked up. Yeah, man. Do you have, like, a more complete picture to look at? I really want to help you, but we just don't have the info. Okay, he sent over another 2 as well, saying, "Hey BG, I think I fixed it. Please check Twitter." Yeah, if you could just take a screenshot with more of your roster, that would be good. All right, Aranesh Bahadur. Dude, I probably messed up your name. So sorry if I did. You sent over 40 rupees. Thanks, man. Saying, which 5 champs most crucial to get Cavalier? You don't need too specific of champions to get Cavalier. They're the biggest hurdles to overcome in 6.1. I would say there's a Crossbones fight that it really helps if you have poison immunity or just some way to heal, because you're going to take poison damage. That's one of the bigger hurdles. He's the 5th boss in there. Oh, Vanish, you're just saying the rest of your champs are kind of doo-doo. Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, out of those 5, at least, I would say Corvus and Thing. Those are the 2 to invest in. The others, I wouldn't bother. Just wait till you get some other champs. And those 2 should, you know, carry things along for you for now. So. But okay, so yeah, about Cavalier again. So you want to have a counter to the Crossbones boss, and then just champions that counter robots in general. There's a lot of annoying Sentinels and Ultron boss, and the other bosses for the most part, they're not annoying. So yeah, man. Poison immune, damage dealing, healing champion, ideally for Crossbones. Someone like you know, Warlock or Omega Red, or pretty much anyone poison immune for that fight that has okay damage. And then, you know, Magneto, Medusa, those type of robot slayers. Tommy Nike sending over £4. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I want to join the crew, but it won't let me. The banana crew, the unnamed banana crew you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know, dude. There's a link in the description, because it's different on every device, but there is a link in the description, the membership link. If you click on that, I don't know why, like, YouTube's very weird sometimes, so I don't know if there's something preventing it. I know, like, regionally, sometimes it's prevented, but you're sending over pounds, so probably from the UK, which I don't think there's any regional issues there. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I want to become a member. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. If the link in the description doesn't work, I think it's the second link. If that doesn't work, then yeah, I don't know how to do it. I definitely appreciate the support, though, man. Appreciate the sent over 2 more super chats. So yeah, man, thank you very much for all the support. Thomas Shaw sent over a buck as well. Hold on, I'm getting slammed by this void. Can you get out of my face, void? Thank you. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, Thomas Shaw. Thank you, dude. Saying. BG, hope you're right about Falcon cutoffs. I don't know how I'm going to put up more than 70, put up 50, and I'm exhausted. I hope I'm right too, man, because I don't think I'm going to be able to go beyond 70. I feel like 70 is right about where I'm going to get to. So, yeah, man, I hope I'm right. Good luck to you, though, dude. Whatever you're able to get to. I mean, dude, you're up to 50 already. That's pretty incredible considering I'm only at 36 million. And I feel like I'm pretty much on pace. So you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Hey, we got 1 new member. Even if it's not working for Tommy. Dark Blood hitting that new member button. Thank you, dude. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with these sweet custom emojis. Oh, actually, dude. All right, Tommy got it working too, man. Tommy, welcome to you as well, man. Hope you also enjoy your banana, your ever-growing banana. Thank you, man. Thank you guys both for the support. Couple new members, man. Feels good. Thanks, guys. Black Seraphim sent it over to saying cattle prod to the jewels or hot poker 2 eyes. In the eyes? Dude, I need my eyes. As much as I like to protect my jewels. If I can't see, I can't play games. Cattle prod to the jewels. It's painful thinking about it, dude. What is wrong? Seraphim, dude, what is wrong with you? Why? Why the pain stuff always? Crazy, man. You're crazy. Static sent an 05. Static, thank you, dude. Saying, what's up, BG? Still grinding. Thought I would try and pull a calf to see if I could get lucky. No Shang-Chi. Got Namor instead. Oh, dude. Well, congrats on the Namor pull, at least. But, yeah, bummer on no Shang-Chi. But, yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate the 5, man. What would you have done? I'm really curious, Static. If you got Shang-Chi, because obviously you've already put in a bunch of time and effort into the arena. If you got Shang-Chi through the crystals, would you continue the grind for the dupe? Or would you just say, screw it, I'll awaken this dude later, I'll get a gem later, I'll play him unawakened for the time being, or... Because the grinds are brutal, man. They really are. They definitely are brutal. Mr. 87 hitting that new member button too. Man, look at all these new members. Mr. 87, welcome to you as well. Please enjoy your banana. I'm already spamming these emojis so much, I'm about to ban myself. But yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, Mr. 87. Dragon sent it over Buck as well, saying, BG, I was going to tease you about being behind me in the grind, and then I remembered I lost my streak and desperately refreshed my 565s since I lost it in the middle of running my 6s. Ooh, oh, Dragon. I will say this, Dragon. Props to you for recovering that way. Because losing a streak, I know how demoralizing it can be. I've lost my streak plenty of times. And you just feel like, especially when you don't have your top champs available. And you're like, oh, but getting back on it is going to be such a pain. Like, it's really not that bad. If you have all of your champs available, you're like, all right, that was annoying, but at least it's not the end of the world. Let's get the 3x multiplier. Let's run the top champs. Let's get back to it. But when your top champs are ready on cooldown, you just kind of want to throw your hands in the air and put your phone down and walk away. So props to recovering. Well done. Patrick sending over a euro as well. Patrick87X saying, hey, you, the guy who makes my work at night easier. What's your opinion at Shang-Chi? I was playing around with the 4-star and I'm impressed with the utility and the damage. So I feel like he's probably the best champion that we've gotten this year, which that alone doesn't really say too much because this year has been filled with a lot of duds. I don't think they've all been duds necessarily. We've had some decent ones, but then we've also had ones that even if they're not duds, even if they're not bad champions, like they just don't really take over the like let's say Strife, for example. We know Strife has some strong capabilities. I mean, we saw was it Legacy? Pretty sure it was, yeah, it was Legacy. He did an Abyss run using Strife and did a damn good job with it. Any champion that can handle Abyss fights, strong champs. But at the same time, because the mutant class is so stacked, we didn't really see anyone use Strife too much after like the initial hype and stuff like that, you know. Shang-Chi, I feel like he has the initial hype the same way that Strife did, and he's going to stay as like a champion that gets used more frequently. That said, I haven't really played the champion a ton myself. I've been seeing little clips here and there from my alliance mates who were lucky enough to get him early, and you know, of course, we know some people are pushing really hard for him in the arena right now. And we're going to see even more after the arena is over with people who can probably do some very impressive things with him. But I haven't really messed with the champ like a ton. Thank you for finally throwing that special, bud. The little bit that I did mess with him, I kind of came to the same conclusion that other people did, that he's a really strong champion. But I think I stopped messing with him because I realized that he is a strong champion that doesn't fit my particular playstyle as much as it'll fit other people's playstyles. So, yeah. But he's strong, man. That's kind of all I can tell you off of like my own personal experience of playing with the champ for like 20 or so minutes, and then seeing the clips from other people and things like that. I think he'll be really strong, and for some people used a lot. Whoa, game just froze for a second there. But even if I got the champ, I probably wouldn't end up playing him a ton myself, kind of thing. So, yeah, wish I could tell you more, but that's the way I see it, at least. Tommy Nike sending over another £3 saying, you're most welcome. Could you wait, is that rub your genie bald cap? Is that a run? Hold on. Let me check another comment from me here. Is that what that was? Okay, it was rub. You know what, man? I never turned down a request to rub the bald cap because it feels so good. And if you guys want to get a bald cap of your own, check the link in the description. Enter offer code banana15. Save yourself 15%. And then you too can be rubbing a bald cap. Thank you again, Tommy. Appreciate it, man. Static sent over another bug saying, yes, this was more a test of my roster than anything. Okay, fair enough. Having him awaken would be nice, though. He's going to rank 3. I have thoughts on the arena after. Okay. Cool, yeah, man. Definitely curious to hear those thoughts when the grind is all said and done. By the way, let's take a quick look at Shang-Chi's Awaken ability. I don't think he needs to be high sig, so someone who is interested in the champion, if you can just get them awakened somehow, some way, even just through an awakening gem, you'll probably be good to go. Of course, the higher the sig, the better still, but that is something nice about the champ here. There's 2 parts of it. One part doesn't scale at all, and then the second part here is just the critical hits dealing a burst of physical damage, and it only scales from 10 to 20%. So I mean, at sig 20, you're already getting, well, barely moved after that 10%, but still, you're getting the majority of the benefits of his Awaken ability, just that low sig. But I do think it's a nice sig ability to have. It'll be noticeable for sure. The part that doesn't scale is just Shang-Chi can perform critical hits through the opponent's block. Personal abilities that trigger on critical hits will trigger through block. So yeah, good stuff there. To Poppy David sending over to a buck. Thank you, dude. Let's see where you're at. Was looking at your video about Arena and was wondering, wouldn't they be able to make the Arena like the event quest? You can choose difficulty on event quest, so choose between old version and new version of Arena. I think it would technically be possible, but I think it would be kind of sloppy. I think it's possible for Kabam just to have like one Arena system and people not really have to opt into the difficulty, because the thing about like the reason why it works so well for the monthly event quest is because at the end of the day, your skills, they matter more in the solo quest, right? Like you're taking on harder opponents that have higher PIs and like actual nodes on them, whereas like the earlier difficulties, they don't even have any nodes. In the Arena, there are no nodes. You know, you do have to fight higher level opponents, but I think that can be controlled by removing the death matches, and now suddenly we're just back to fighting, you know, just like baseline level champions. So I don't think they really need to have an opt-in. I mean, if people were able to opt in, 99% of players would just choose the old Arena system over this one. So I think what they need to do is just keep the good things of this system and bring back the good things that were part of the other system, kind of mesh the two together, and don't even give players a choice. Just deliver something that is just good all around, kind of thing. So, so yeah, I mean, the other people definitely have had the similar idea to you to like opt into different ones and stuff, but I think they can. I think this is one area where they can just design it to be better and not necessarily need players to opt in, you know. In some ways, you sort of do opt into which arena that you want to participate in already. It's just right now, the choice is like, the choice used to be like a range of different arenas, whereas now it's like, okay, these arenas are the same, you know. Eric Nelson sent over a buck saying, BG, sorry, this is going to be a long one. First thing, moving to the big city, Boise, Idaho, next weekend, as soon as graduation is over. So I'm going to spend the majority of tomorrow deep cleaning my room. And I'm a little scared. I haven't given my room a true deep clean in a while. Last time you told me to save my units to max out willpower, then recovery. Well, I'm only 400 units-ish away from getting the units for willpower. Would you recommend getting all 3 recovery, and would it be worth it to auto-fight the classic difficulties to get 5 of the 6 normal cores? So, yeah, the only cost to recovery is really that initial cost. You don't have to pay to unlock the next 2 ranks, and it's absolutely worth maxing out. Yeah, that mastery is incredibly valuable. If there were more points to be, like, if Kabam suddenly said, hey, we're now going to allow you to put 10 points in recovery, I would put all 10 points in recovery. Like, it's that good. It's so good. So yeah, absolutely put 3 points in there when you unlock it. It can be worth it to auto fight. Is like, if you're going to be busy cleaning your room and you're not really able to like spend your energy efficiently anyway, like elsewhere in the game, then yeah, you might as well just auto fight some stuff and collect those cores. I think if you're like, if you look at it from a perspective of, if you if you don't have the energy to do all the things that you normally do in the month, like if you're having to use energy refills to complete the monthly content as it is, then no, it's not worth also spending energy refills to complete the classic quests. At least I don't think it works out that way mathematically. I could be wrong on that. You know what? I would have to double check that, because I don't know how much energy in total is required. It might actually be cheaper. Yeah, I don't know there. I would have to like look at the maps and really figure it out that way. But I will say, like, if you're just gonna be busy doing something, that's a great way to still collect rewards while you're taking care of, you know, real life stuff. So in your case, it's probably very much so worth it. Yeah. Doofus Buncher sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Say another downside to donating directly via PayPal, the delay. The delay. Wait. With it popping up? Should pop up pretty quick. If it's a delay in me reading it, that's just because I'm slow. And a lot of people are sending over super chats tonight. Have 3, 4, 5, and 6-star Shang-Chi. Might be time to get good at the game. Oh, dude. You have all of them? Hold on. I'm way up in the comments right now. This is... my poor little D. Oh, wait. Is that what you meant? Like the D not getting updated right away? If you mix the two, if you're going between super chats and PayPal, then the system, like, it can't combine it. It doesn't keep track of it that way, if that's what you're talking about. So yeah, if you sent over a mixture of the two, because otherwise, no, it should be just as fast at updating. But now the system thinks that you're 2 different people, so that's why it's not updating. So yeah, if you want the D, the moral of the story, stick with one or the other. Whichever you prefer, really. Unto Mothers, and 5 saying, Venom the Duck fact, Venom the Duck used to play football, not the American one. He was the first one to keep a clean sheet for an entire season. Tweet, dude. Of course, Venom the Duck. He would be. Okay. Unto Mother. What do we got here? Dear Bubblegum. What? Today was a hectic day. Stayed up till 6 a.m. trying to get some art inspiration. And I tossed one idea after another. Got this done, though. Then my parents ordered pizza for dinner. Then I remembered I don't like pizza. What? I think I do remember you saying that before, but still, dude. Weird day. How are you? Nice, dude. Well done knocking out the milestones. Bummer on not getting any art inspiration. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too. Not a fan of pizza. Oh man, I don't even know what to do with that statement though. Hey, is that Enzo in here? What's up, Enzo? Good morning, BG. It was a great convo with you and others in 4Loki chat about Arena. As a streamer, do you miss having this type of interaction since there is not back and forth on stream? Not really, because dude, I talk so much outside of streaming as well that I don't feel like I'm missing that interaction or anything like that. So yeah. That was probably the fastest I've ever answered an Enzo question. Yeah, we were just talking about arena stuff this morning in the For Loki chat a little bit, just about how like because a lot of people in For Loki, it doesn't honestly, for pretty much every single person in For Loki, the new arena system is fine. It's totally fine. It doesn't really matter to us. We have enough 6 stars. It's fine. But for everyone else, obviously it's a humongous issue. So we're just talking about like the issues that it did create and stuff. Redwood sent in a buck saying, to me, all they had to do was add a 6-star arena for the higher progression players at least. Was it really that hard just to do that? I think this is, honestly, once they work out the kinks for this new system, I prefer the new system rather than just them adding another arena entirely. So, I don't know. I'm sure other people would disagree, and for other people, they would just want to see another arena added. But, to be honest, man, I really conceptually like the idea of trimming it down to 3 arenas. It's just, right now is, you know, right now it's like a death sentence to the arena grinders that don't have a lot of 6 stars. Like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. But if they fix it, then yeah, I think it'll be great. Jacob Paul, Senator 05 saying, what if they added mastery cores to summoner trial rank rewards? Would that help new players too much? I think because mastery cores are a thing that you eventually don't have a need for anymore. I think what we'll see is players that just end up with extra mastery cores where they would just want those to be units or some other type of reward to help their progression. So it's not that it would help them too much. It would just, I don't think it would really fit the kind of the reward model, because you are getting mastery cores by playing the arena just because you can buy them with units. So yeah, if people want to earn mastery stuff, I feel like they're already doing that, and it would just be kind of weird because they would just pile up, and then players would just wish that they were something else. It would be good initially until they run into that wall, and then they're like, well, what do I do with these now? You know, unless you could also sell them. Can you imagine if you could sell mastery cores for units? We'd be playing a very different game at that point. But easy sent out $1.50 with the salt shaker saying, Brain, can you check Twitter please? Sure. New arena from a milestone grinder perspective. I'm not on track to get all the 6-star milestones, but I've only used my 5-star champs for around 20 matches. Freeze them up to run catalyst arenas, etc. Should have stopped the Shang-Chi arena at 9 mil when I got the 4-star, and we'll get roughly 12.5 mil more. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I think you're yeah, I definitely think it's a good call to stop the Shang-Chi after 9 mil and then hit the other arena. Definitely seems like a good way to go. Yeah, I mean, your roster's already pretty developed though, so for you, this is probably, once again, not really having a negative effect for you. But well done, dude. Well done. Be Crazy sending over 20 of them Canadian bucks. Be Crazy, thank you, dude. Saying, what's up? I wish I could give more, but life requires money. Dude, I wish you could give more. Dude, that's already so generous, man. Don't ever feel bad, please. Saying, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, man. Hopefully you are too. Wait. Did you send over another 20 as well? saying, never mind, here is a bit more young sire. Dude. Please, man. I appreciate it so much, but going by your first message, if life is requiring more money, then dude, you've sent over so much already. But yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much for the 40 Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Dark Blood also sent in over 20. Dude, Dark Blood, thank you as well. Saying, I just realized that Tigra is the ultimate counter to Maestro since her heavies cause projectile specials to miss. Yeah, man. Also just wanted the D. Well, I think you had it for a little while there until B Crazy stepped in. So thank you very much, dude. Yeah. Tigra, not only is she the ultimate counter to really annoying specials from the likes of Maestro, but Apocalypse is another one that really comes to mind, since the two were released pretty close to one another, and Apocalypse has super annoying specials to try to fully dex. The special 2 I've been fully dexing a bit more just for fun, kind of. The special 1, is the special 1 even fully dexable? It probably is, but that one I always just tank the first couple blasts. But yeah, either way, Tigra, yeah, she's pretty great when it comes to those annoying specials, that's for sure.
Man loves beans.
Buska sending over 2 of them Australian bucks, saying, you see Max knocked out 51 mil in the first 24 hours. I saw the thumbnail of his video, I didn't watch it, but see, I'm not even surprised. Max is a beast. Max is totally a beast, man. He crushes it in the arena. He always crushes it. He was in for Loki for a while, so we got to see firsthand before he was on YouTube and stuff like that. Dude is he's a beast in this game, so yeah, I'm not even surprised at all. The Raven sending over 5. Raven, thank you, dude. Where's your message at? Forgot to add the message, but love the content. Oh, Raven, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the 5 and the kind words. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Be crazy. Did you send over another 20? You for real? Saying shoot. Got it wrong. He. But this will be the last. Sorry. You're crazy, man. You are actually crazy. You're living up to the name of Be Crazy. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Doofus Punchers sending over another 15 as well, saying, rip boiled water. You will be missed. Okay. Boo. Doofus Puncher. Boo, man. Terrible. Take a lap. But dude, thank you for another 15 as well. Man, the freaking generosity tonight, guys. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Under Mothers sending over buck saying, sleep for me, crash for me, apparently. Sleep for me. Good night, BG and chat. Hopefully I get some art inspiration in dreams. Also, I used to have a handle on life, but then it broke. Under Mother, before you go to sleep, take a lap, because that one was also terrible. Boo, dude. Boo. PG, still streaming Inhumans Karina Challenge time, good sir? Yeah, on Sunday. I'll probably start around 1 p.m.-ish Pacific. I don't know. The day streams, they're always a little bit unpredictable as for the starting time. But on Sunday, I'll be hopping in there and knocking it out. So, yep. Pixie is right. The bald cap stripping is reserved for his OnlyFans. Check the link in the description if you need to see BG's hair in all its glory. You know, at some point, I'll show you guys. Ziski, what's going on, dude? Yo, BG, had a French bread pizza for lunch today. Your fave way to eat pizza? New York slice, bagel bite, pizza roll, French bread, deep dish, thin crust. Oh, man. It's probably Yeah, man, probably just a standard slice, which I guess you would say is the New York slice. Just a standard slice. I will say, bagel bites are a close second. Not necessarily like the official bagel bites. The official bagel bites, they're fine. I could eat them. I could eat 40,000 of them in a single sitting. They're totally fine. But I think actually like homemade pizza bagels on like actual large bagels, those would be the second favorite for me. Pizza's pretty much good in any form. But yeah, I would say those are my top two. What's up, Damiak? Did you know that under the United States antitrust laws, monopolies are illegal? Which means all these super chats monopolizing Brian's attention are illegal. Pay attention to me. Well, rip Demiak. Scott said it over Buck saying, BG, I'll be there for you Sunday to murk the Inhuman Challenge while you talk to everybody. Remember, it's just $20. Okay, sounds good. Can you imagine? Dude, you know, I'm surprised that hasn't become a thing yet. Instead of people paying mercs just to do like people streaming it so that they can actually just talk and have more entertaining streams. They're not even playing the content themselves. It's not a bad idea. There's a real market for that, probably.
Man loves beans.
Thank you though, dude. Scott sent a buck saying, okay, BG. Dude, I was about to say, I was combining BG and pizza in the same sentence. That's how excited I am about pizza right now. Okay, BG, pizza or calzone? Pizza for sure, but like I literally used to order a large pizza and a calzone for dinner, like, I don't know, every other night or something for a period of my life. I was overdosing pretty heavily on the stuff, and I liked both, man. I liked both a lot. But if I could only have one, it would just be like standard pizza. Okay, pizza. God. Why did he read the only comment I've sent in the past 30 minutes that didn't include Twitter? You have a Twitter check, Demiak? Let me see. Let's see here. ABG, after I finish getting at least a first time clear. Well, let me throw in some more champs in the arena. First time clear of all the variants. I was thinking about going for Thronebreaker. I still want to rank up 6-star Ghost and Fury. Tips? Damiak, you're a beast. You don't even need any tips. You're going to crush it. Act 6 content, there's so much to it. I mean, Magneto is probably going to help you out a ton along the way. I'd recommend getting Magneto ranked up. But really, like, just go through the content, and as you like scout out the boss of whatever quest you're going up against, or just the path in general, the nodes, like decide then to rank up a champ to help you out. For the most part, you probably already have enough champions ranked up that you're probably just good to go. That's kind of my only advice, man. I hate to say it, but when talking about such a broad subject like Act 6 and oh, the Grand Master, I guess is the other thing I could say, is when you actually get to the Grand Master, dude, watch a few different videos on it. I've got a video on it. Other people, of course, have videos on it. There's a lot to take in for that fight. So definitely watch a few videos on that content, you know? And just try to take it in as much as you can. But that's it, man. Otherwise, you got this, dude. Simon, sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, looking to take on the Act 6 Collector for the first time. You must be talking about Grandmaster, right? Watched your vid on Colossus versus Grandmaster. Hey, dude, speaking of the video, We'll definitely have him on the team. Was wondering if you recommend any other good champs, and also is it worth bringing synergies for Colossus? Cheers. No, you don't need any synergies for Colossus. If they're going to be part of the team anyway, then sure, why not? But I wouldn't specifically build a team around Colossus. It's not needed at all. The fight's very long. You're going to cap out fine enough, like armor up wise, and like you gain a bunch of damage. Like, no, just I wouldn't worry about that. As for other champs that are good for it, people in the chat, if you guys want to sound off on who you guys used against the Grandmaster, because Colossus was by far the MVP for me. I think I used Claire a bit as well. People have used Aegon for that fight. MSD has soloed the guy with virtually every champion under the sun. I think Venom, he said, was one of his preferred, but I can't recall exactly. But yeah, if you guys want to just pop in the chat who you guys like to use for the fight. Because outside of Colossus, I don't know. I put Colossus so far above everyone else from the few times that I did the fight that that's really like all I could personally recommend, you know. Wait, Under Mother, I think you already went to bed, but I see a pop-up here for the continued membership. Thank you, dude. Shout out to all the channel members. Static sending over another buck as well, saying also BG, thoughts on 7.2 rewards? Kind of underwhelming? No. I do think they're underwhelming, yeah. I think they're a little bit on the disappointing side. They're not like hugely disappointing, but you expect to see the reward level go up a bit more. I would say the big thing that I was disappointed in personally was the amount of rank 4 materials being the tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic. I thought we were going to see like one full catalyst of each of those or something, you know, or just more, even if it wasn't a full one, at least a half of one or something. It just feels very underwhelming on that front. The rest of it, for me, the rest of it's fine. I know some people wanted to see an awakening gem or something like that, and yeah, I totally get that, but that was kind of the disappointing part for me. But I think this is kind of the good part and the bad part about getting lots of other content. Obviously, we want content to do, right? But when there's a lot of content in the game, I feel like the rewards, probably from Kabam's perspective at least, they probably want to like spread out the rewards a bit more so that we're not like advancing onto 7 stars too quickly kind of thing. So that's probably the why we're seeing the rewards not being like stepped up from 7.1. Difficult. You could argue too, like difficulty wise, maybe it's not the most difficult, and that's why they're not bumping up the rewards kind of thing. So yeah. Eric Nelson sending over to the buck saying, tweet. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What is this? BG, I'm about to cry. Oh god, dude, who puts 2 dominoes with a Heimdall in the arena? Good luck. That's an annoying arena team right there. That's a terrible arena team. Aldo Sapiens sending over to good evening BG. Twitter please. Sure, man. What's up, Aldo? Thank you for the 2. What do we got here? Ooh, 6-star thing dupe. Nice. We got the 6-star Nexus here. Okay. And 6-star, dude. 6-star Sunspot too. Who'd you get out of the Nexus? Is there another? No, there's no follow-up. I hope you got somebody good out of that Nexus, man. Or if you didn't crack it open yet, once you crack it open, let us know. Good stuff though, man. Congrats on the good fortune. Nick sending over a buck with a banana. Thank you, Nick. Saying, sup BG, just got home after spending a week in the hospital with my wife. Oh no, dude. Or wait. Yeah, wait. It's for a good reason though, right? Because I think you were the one that said you had a newborn, right? Your streaming kept me entertained while we prepared for our son to be born. Thanks for what you do. Oh, okay, dude. All right, good. You hear hospital, and you always think the worst right away, right? But, dude, congrats again on the newborn. And, man, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Hype him down, sending over Buck as well, saying, does Red Hulk against Red Hulk? He's really more of a Maroon Hulk at that point. Wait, what? Red Hulk is in, like, raging? He does. Red Hulk does Red Hulk against Red Hulk. Absolutely.
Man loves beans.
Sebastian sent it over 10 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, man. Saying, keep up the good work, BG. Love you, man. Dude, Sebastian, thank you for the generosity as well. Dude, man, there's an unbelievable amount of super chats tonight. Thank you all very much. I'm sorry to everyone else that your messages are not getting read so much at the moment. But, man, yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you, Sebastian. Static sending over another buck as well, saying, I think that they need to announce content that no one can do. No amount of units or skill can complete it, but something we can attempt to do. Give us something to theorycraft. I would love that. I don't think most people would, but dude, I would love that so much. Like, I started playing this game after Realm of Legends was already taken down. But when Realm first came out, that's what that content was. It was impossible content that no one can do. I think these days, if they released something like that, people would just be mad. Is the problem. Like, people don't want to see that. People would just cry and say, why would you ever design something like this? We can't get through it. And man, I think there's plenty of times where, like, complaining about something is justifiable. It's totally justified that, like, about the new arena systems and stuff like that, right? There's a lot of things that Kabam does that, it's totally valid to complain about, right? But when it comes to new content, I wish more people had an open mind that not everything should be beatable immediately, and just people should not always be able to just plow through everything day one, minute one. You know, Abyss comes out, people are already fully exploring it within a day or two, kind of thing. I don't think it's as interesting as if some, like, unbeatable piece of content came out and we needed more strategy. We needed to really think and come up with something other than, like, oh yeah, just ramp up Aegon or something, you know? I think it's also harder to do these days because we do have answers to everything, to be fair. But yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one, Static. I do wish some content came out that was so hard that it just could not be beat right away. And then over time, of course, like, as people figure out solutions, as new champions get released, the same way that happened to Realm of Legends. These days, Realm of Legends, you know, people just, it's on farm mode. People just grab potions out of it. That's it. It's the testing grounds, the testing dummy in Winter Soldier. But yeah, I would love that. All right, good. We got some more champs refreshing. Good. Whoa, Enzo, you sent over 55.45. Enzo, thank you, man. Saying, is Streamlab better to donate to you than YouTube? It makes me add an underscore, and you are great. That's funny. I never thought about that. That actually, no wonder it's different on PayPal and YouTube. The names, because you either have to add a underscore or take out the space or whatever. Technically it's better through PayPal because YouTube takes a cut of super chats. But to be honest, man, like, whatever's more convenient for you, whatever you prefer is honestly best, man. Like, YouTube, do I wish that they didn't take any cut of the super chats? Yeah, of course. But at the same time, like, dude, I wouldn't be here if YouTube didn't exist. And it's not the worst thing in the world that me using their platform, they're also taking a cut kind of thing, you know? Like, it honestly doesn't bother me. So whatever you prefer to do. But yeah, Enzo, thank you, dude. Either way, man, thank you very much for all the support. All right, I have a few minutes before my next champ is available in the arena, so we're gonna pop into a quest here and pop an energy refill. I'm a free-to-play player, and I actually find it extremely depressing what Kabam keeps doing. I started to think that I'll end the poop and just quit the game. No longer interesting. Sometimes that's the way it is, man. If you're not happy with the game, sometimes it is best just to walk away. Of course, like, you know, giving feedback on what you want to see done differently is always good too. But yeah, at some point, if you're not happy, the game is supposed to make you happy at the end of the day. There are definitely things that I don't like about this game, but overall, I do still enjoy it enough that, yeah, I don't really plan on stopping myself anytime soon, but there's definitely been those moments for me too that I'm like, why? And the arena changes, like, man, if I wasn't in a good spot already, I'd be so sad about these arena changes. Just taking a quick scan through the super chats. I really hope I didn't miss any super chats. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. If I did somehow miss, please say something in the chat. Don't troll about something like this, though, because you're just going to send me on a wild goose chase, and then I'll be reading even fewer comments. But if I did actually miss a super chat from anybody, say something, and maybe the mods can echo it. I'll read it, but I don't think I missed any. But thank you, guys. UG, can you check Twitter for he's been very patient and respectfully messaging in chat? Sure. Let me see. I'll just say your name is, I'll say it's Axel, even though it's probably not how it's pronounced. Just because I don't know how to pronounce it, so sorry about that. Let me see. Oh, well, on Twitter it's Alex, which I can pronounce. Who should I level up? Okay, you're level 41 at the moment. Let's see. Okay, these are your top champs. You've got some good champs ranked up. Let's see. I would say Magneto. He's almost hidden because I can only see his head here. But Magneto, you for sure want to get Magneto ranked up, man. He's definitely the biggest standout that I'm seeing here. Beyond Magneto, Iceman could be pretty decent, but no, you probably don't need Iceman. You already have two powerful mutants, and then Magneto would be a third, so I wouldn't worry about Iceman. Ant-Man, we know he's gonna, well, he's probably gonna get voted for to be buffed, so at some point it's gonna be good to rank him up, but don't worry about that for now. The other 4 stars on this page, I wouldn't worry about them. It could be good to get you might want to get like 1 more rank on Gulk here, just to handle like Starburst whenever it shows up for you, but I probably wouldn't go too crazy on it. And even actually I take it back, your other champs will probably handle it well enough. There's not that much Starburst that you're going to run into, but if that ever it does become a problem, just know that you have Gulk as an option. So yeah, man, I would say like these 4 champions, probably wouldn't worry about Nebula too much. These 4 champions plus She-Hulk plus Magneto, and then wait till you pull in new champions to continue ranking up other champs. But Magneto, you definitely want to rank up. Took a nap at 4, just woke up. Oh, Haley, I've done stuff like that before. Oh no, good luck to your sleep schedule. Because, yeah, that usually destroys mine. Usually been asking for a while, but I'm not trying to spam. Asking for you to check Twitter. Name random otaku. Okay, let me check you out. Let's see. Okay. This is a day of work. Had some school, so I couldn't grind yesterday, but hoping to get at least 4 mil by tomorrow. Also got uncollected today. Hey, nice, man. Well, congrats, dude. And all right, going for the top prizes. Okay, good luck, dude. Hope you get there. Good stuff. Your beard is good. Thanks, man. It might not be here for too much longer, but thank you. What am I supposed to be doing as a level 42? So, probably just a mix of the event quests on like the highest 2 difficulties that you can do. Same thing for the side quests, and then try to progress in story content is what you should focus on pretty much. Hey BG, check TikTok. Mike, you got it, man. Checking TikTok right now. Can you? I mean, I imagine you probably can check TikTok on a computer, right? I don't even know. I've never even used TikTok. Wait, is Laura in the chat? What's up, Laura? I see one message from you. Is that not at me though? Is that someone else? Wow, what a day. I don't know what that... Did your face just kind of roll over on the key? What? What do you mean that's me? Oh, God. Okay. I didn't even get it at first. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, now I have a quick story to tell. It's not much of a story, all right? But it's more of an explanation rather than a story. All right, so Laura and I were talking yesterday. Was that today or yesterday? Whatever. We were talking someday. And, all right, she said it was yesterday. And, basically, when you have the name Brian, the common spellings are B-R-I-A-N and B-R-Y-A-N. And for some reason, some people care how it's spelled. I have no care whatsoever. But for some people, it seems to be the most important thing in the world. Is it Brian with an I or with a Y? So from now on, anytime anyone asks me that, I'm just gonna say it's with a Z. I guess what I said was with a Z, a 4, and a smiley face. But yeah, that's what that was. I thought you were talking to someone. I don't know why I'm shouting now. I thought you were talking to someone when you said that. And that was their name in the chat. I was like trying to find their comment. Eric Nelson's and an overbuck. Thank you, dude. Saying BG got those fights down. I about bent my phone in half with how hard I was squeezing my phone. And you better be ready for Wednesday because I'll have my 12th 6-star for you to open. Get me Void or Omega Dupe. Oh boy, pressure's on. All right, sounds good though, man. Thank you for the buck, and I'll start channeling my inner luck now. All for Wednesday. Laura yells from the other room. Bingo. There you go. Brian, it's with an O Grant. That also works. Call me, actually, that'd be better for my last name. Grant. Excuse me. Excuse me, good sir. It's pronounced Brant. Or a Grant. Jeez, dude. I said Bront instead of Grant. Whoops. Alright, anyway. My other champs should be coming off cooldown. Let's get back to the arena. God, I've had my name spelled ways I didn't even know existed beforehand. Oh, Zach. Yeah, I bet, dude. There's definitely a few different spellings for Zach, right? I mean, I could understand, like, pronunciations. I always feel bad about pronunciations because, like, that's actually a different name. You know, if you're pronouncing it a different way. But, like, spelling, I mean, come on. Does it really matter too much how it's spelled? You could spell my name with, however you guys like. And most people do. And say brain. Actually, yeah, fits. It's Brain Grant. Everyone knows this. Yeah, there you go. Aldo sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG Twitter, please check out my stats. Okay. Let's check it out. Ooh, dude, your profile is looking nice. This is always, it's always so nice when in the profile it's 4 different class types, all 6 stars, all silver stars. Beautiful. Nice, dude. This is almost identical to what Dragon was just sending over with PvP Fights 1. You guys are neck and neck for PvP Fights 1. But nice, dude. Got a nice looking profile. The Flying Dutchman Confederation, dude. The Flying Dutchman. I like your alliance name too. Spelling matters to me. I am John, but I hate when people spell it John. Do you? Okay. John is, I mean, with the H is usually the more common one that I see anyway. I feel like that'd be like, does that happen a lot? It probably does, and I probably just don't realize it because my name's not John. But Brian with a Y is the bad boys. Brian is the good boys. Brian with the I is the good boys. Similar with Steve's. Steven PH is the right way, and Steven with a V are also cool. Close seconds in the name game. I didn't know this about my own name, but I do consider myself to be good, I guess. So maybe it lines up. I've never seen more loyal donators in another channel. I guess there is something about the BG. It's not like this every night, but that said, there is a lot of generosity, which I definitely appreciate. BG, can you check out my tweets? Need help with Act 5. Twitter name is... Okay. Let me check you out. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. BG, I'm currently stuck on Act 5.2.4, the one with Masochism. What champ should I use or rank up to help me? Masochism's brutal. There's not that many champions that can help. I'll see if you have any. Just gonna say Magneto for some of the metal fights. All right, so there's a few ways to counter Masochism. One way is like the opponent just doesn't shrug off your parry stun, which in that case there's not that many champions that will help you there. However, there's other ways to counter Masochism. One of the ways, like, you're just looking for openings essentially, and one of the ways to get openings is blocking and baiting out heavy attacks. And Magneto against metal opponents has 50% perfect block, so you're not going to take as much block damage as you're baiting out those heavy attacks. So he can be helpful, just like any champion with the blocking can. Doom has high block proficiency and armor, so he's not going to take too much damage, and he also has passive stun and a special 3, which can be nice. Warlock can counter the opponent's healing, which is nice. Masochism is defensive. Wait, is it defensive ability accuracy or is that offensive ability accuracy? Dude, I'm like losing it. I can't remember which it is. Help me out in the chat here, guys. Does someone like Falcon and Falcon and Crossbones, can they get through masochism? Totally drawing a blank. If that's the case, then yeah, those are good champions to rank up for it as well. I would say Crossbones has the higher overall damage output, but Falcon is more reliable. Masochism equals White Magneto. Yeah, I was looking for White Magneto in here as well. Did I pass him yet? If you can bring along the White Magneto for his pre-fight, you're not going to be able to use it for every fight, but 3 of the fights at least. I don't know if you have him yet though. I don't think I see him. Falcon can't. Okay. All right. I didn't think so. Okay. Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse is a good counter for it as well. Apocalypse, Omega Red, Proxima you have here, but I probably would not recommend ranking her up just for this content. Storm Pyramid X is another one that can counter it, but you have some decent counters already. A lot of it's just about the play style. Your 6-star champions here too, man. Well, maybe not so much Cyclops, but Tigra being a 6-star champion, here's what you do, man. Definitely bring Tigra along in the team. You can do this for other champions that have damage over time effects too. Actually, wait, does Tigra have something in her kit? Oh, Tigra shuts down masochism? Does she? I forget exactly how Tigra works since I don't really play the champ too much. Someone give a quick, like, 1-sentence explanation about Tigra and how she counters masochism, because I just need a refresher. But even if Tigra didn't naturally counter masochism, what I was going to say is any champion that has damage over time effects, you can pick up the Despair Mastery, and that greatly helps. They'll still shrug off like your parry stuns and stuff, but you'll be able to reduce the amount of healing. Namor can be good too. He doesn't directly counter it, but because his special 3, because so much of his damage comes from like a burst, from using like special 3 and then special 2s back to back, he can just kind of blow through opponents. But yeah, someone tell me more about Tigra. Rupture is passive? Wait, her ruptures are passive? Are they really? Tigra has a synergy that counters masochism? Yeah, okay. Someone's saying rupture is not passive. I didn't think it was. Rupture and neutralize are passive effects. She works for Buffet as well. You see, I found this site called Aunt May that helps read champ descriptions. I know, but I didn't feel like trying to sort through an entire description, fumbling around like a dum-dum. I do that enough. Alright, looks like all my 6-star champs are on cooldown at this point. But yeah, I would say look more into Tigra. I want to get to some of these other messages too, but she sounds like a good option too. Alex sending over bucks saying spelling matters to me for sure. My name is Alex, and I hate when people spell my name dum dum. Dude, how funny is that I was just saying dum dum myself. Yeah, Alex, that would be annoying. That'd definitely be annoying. Tristan Winfred hitting that new member button. Tristan, dude, so many new members tonight. Man, thank you so much, guys. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with all these sweet custom emojis. Thank you, dude. Dude, and he sent over 10 as well. Thanks, man. Saying, been watching for a while. Should have been a member a long time ago. Love the videos. Well, Tristan, thank you, man. It's never too late to grow that banana, you know? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Actually, oops. Want to do the 2 energy per tile moves. That way I'm not burning as many energy refills right now. So do that. But Tristan, thank you again, dude. And Daddy Rich 64 sending over 5. Thanks, man. Is that a Nintendo 64 game that I'm not familiar with? Saying, Young Blood, can you flash me your Masteries? Sure. Hang on. So my Masteries, they're kind of temporarily set up at the moment for the arena. Sort of. A mix of arena and war. Because I haven't been running the suicides lately because my top champions, they're not so suicide friendly. Mostly Torch and Doom. I'd rather not have suicides on. But yeah, for when I'm grinding for a new champion, like, it helps out a ton. So of course I have suicides on at the moment. Oh, stream crashed for a second there. Hopefully we're back. I think we're back. Anyway, this is my offensive setup at the moment. I've got pretty much my, like, the 15 points on the left half. This is pretty standard. I pretty much always run these 15. Unless I want to put more points in, like, courage or something like that. And then I normally run maxed out Despair, 1 point in Deep Wounds, and some points in Assassin. Lately it's been maxed out. I don't think Assassin's that big of a deal. But yeah, I have Suicides now. And then I, of course, have maxed out Willpower. This is pretty standard for me defensively. This is baseline what I'm almost always running in the defensive tree. Sometimes I'll pop a point in Coagulate. Sometimes I'll put points in the class masteries, but for the most part, this is it. And then proficiencies. This is fairly standard for me. Sometimes I'll have less points in Limber, but I almost always have maxed out Parry, 1 point Dex, maxed out Stupefy. And normally I run maxed out Mystic Dispersion as well. If I wasn't grinding the arena right now, Mystic Dispersion will be maxed out. And yeah, that's what I usually run. I have a bunch of different variations that I run depending on the champions that, like, are at the top of my roster. I do have some videos on it if you're curious at what some of those variations are. You could even find, if you're curious about the Suicide Masteries specifically, if you go to the Mastery Builder here on Aunt May, there's actually a YouTube link at the bottom, so you can find that pretty easily and then tinker around with Aunt May yourself. So yeah, thank you very much for the 5, dude. Let's hop back in, get some uncollected done. They're claiming I'm using third-party software, so someone on my phone must have been flagged or something. I have a Samsung, so it's not like I'm rude or anything. Are you saying you got banned, Jacob? Yeah, I don't know, man. I would definitely try contacting support. I will say normally people don't get banned for no reason, but it has happened. So it wouldn't be the first time that it's happened. Definitely try contacting support. I'm not sure if there's anything that we could really tell you outside of that. It sounds like you are playing on your phone and not on an emulator, which emulators are definitely something you can get banned for. If anyone is playing on like BlueStacks or something like that, don't. You will get yourself banned. But if you are just playing on your phone, I'm not sure what happened to you. Nick sending over 5 saying tweeter. Sure, dude. Let's see what we got. Okay, got a neat new rank 3. Turns out she's decent. Yeah, decent at best. She's okay. Nothing too special, just decent. Congrats, man. Got her awakened, rank 3. Not quite Sig 200 yet, but I have no doubt that you'll eventually get her there, and Yeah, doesn't need Sig 200 anyway. Nice, dude. Very nice. The 64, my name is not gaming. It's the year I was born. Aha, okay. Well, cool. I'm so used to seeing 64 related to, you know, 64-bit, of course. Commodore 64, Nintendo 64. Just Windows in general. Oh well, you have a ban on your record, and it's oh well. He thinks this dude is looking for attention this year. I mean, I hate to say it. I like taking people's word, and I hope that that you're not actually a cheater, but of course, most people who do cheat don't admit to it. But I mean, you know, I would say just contact support, because it does happen. There have been a few cases where people have like Kabam banned someone. They were flagged for the wrong reason or something like that. So I don't want to call anyone a liar in here, you know. It does happen. Hey, the miracles, and over a buck. Thank you, Haley, saying got so much done today while also getting so little done. Took an 8-hour nap. Time to play. That's quite the nap. PS, so close to enough gold to rank up 5-star Emma. Okay, nice. Yeah, get a little bit of game time in, collect some gold. Get that rank up. Thank you for the buck. Play Future Fight. Well, thank you for the recommendation, but not interested. I will be checking out Future Revolution when that game comes out. I don't know if I'll like it or not, because at the end of the day, it probably is a lot like Future Fight, and Future Fight doesn't really interest me. But I'll check that game out at least. Actually, if you are curious about, like, if you ever did want to see me play Future Fight, there might be a time where I'll try it. I've thought about this for like years, so don't expect to see it anytime soon. But I thought about maybe doing a little collab with one of the Future Fight YouTubers, and just like kind of, you know, having them guide me through like the early parts of the game, just to check it out. But otherwise, no, man, MCOC is where it's at for me. Do you remember when people got accounts banned for being too good at Quake? Yeah. I do remember that. People literally just weren't getting hit or taking a single point of damage and going through like an entire path in Alliance Quest. Quake is a literal cheat code. People got banned just for using Quake. But like that, honestly, that's really the only time I've ever heard of something like that where someone got mistakenly banned. I've heard of situations where people, they hired these services to play for them, and you know, the services said they're legit, and it turns out the services were using bots and using hacks, because of course they were, because the faster they can get through the content, the faster they can make money from someone else. Again, never ever trust those services. You will get banned. I don't know. I've heard all types of things when people getting banned. But yeah, the Quake thing, I think that was really the only time that I heard of someone mistakenly getting banned. There might have been some other situation. I know Taters got mistakenly banned once. I don't know if his was for Quake or whatever or what, but it was like around the same time. So maybe there was more than one reason. But, I mean, he does play Quake sometimes, so might have just been it. But that all those people that got temporarily banned, Kabam admitted to at that time, and like that was reversed, and they were compensated and stuff like that. I feel like if there were other temporary bans for like just being a mistake on Kabam's part, I feel like they would do the same thing, where they would say like, "Oh, sorry, here's some compensation. We messed up," kind of thing. I don't know. BG, been a minute since I've stopped by your stream, and I have to say the beard is a good look for you, my dude. Well, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. I hate to say it, but the beard might be going away soon. But if it does, I'll grow it back. All right, all my champs are pretty much on cooldown at the moment. I'm at 40 mil, and my energy's pretty much dried up too. So let's just go spin out a few crystals. Services, as if what those people were doing was legit. Yeah, I know. They try to make it sound all professional and stuff. But you will get banned. Maybe not right away, but it's like almost worse if it doesn't happen right away, because then it's like, okay, keep playing, keep potentially spending money, and one day your account is gone. Hooray. Yeah, I don't want to pop open throne breakers at the end of the night. Let's spin out. Let's get 5 of these today, actually. I am going to pop open throne breaker crystals at some point, but I'm saving that. Oh, the chat's busted tonight? Come on, man. Stinking YouTube. I wish they would fix that once and for all. Hey, BG, I have a question. Why? Ooh, Mr. 87, great question. I would say the reason why has to do with units. Come on, give me the 225. Only 75. Well, that's why, man. I only got 75, that's why. Something Quake on Nintendo 64? What? Question for chat. Anyone know if using a VPN for school and then playing MCOC would get me banned? I don't believe so. I think VPNs are allowed. I think Kabam just doesn't allow VPN usage for competitive things. Or I mean, they just said it for the first time for Legends runs. So it might just be for Legends runs that they're not allowing the use of VPNs, just because people can try to cover up cheating. But using a VPN, I don't think there's an issue with that, generally speaking. I could be wrong. You might want to, you know, double check with Kabam, like ask them that on the forums or something. But I haven't heard of anyone getting in trouble for using a VPN, and I'm sure lots of people use VPNs. They just are not going to allow it for Legends runs. Want to get Thronebreaker crystals instead? Just because they're very expensive. I will get them in the future, but come on, 225 me, 225 me. I can't be mad. Getting units again, but dang. I'll pop them open, but I just wanted to kind of chill and talk for a little bit. And if I popped open 5 Thronebreaker crystals, that'd be a lot of battle chips. So I'll pop those in a video later on once we get a gold boost. I'm saving my battle chips for that. BG, have you ever heard the story of the hash slinging slasher? Yes, many times in fact. I've heard the tales. SpongeBob reference. Yo, BG, rank 5 Sasquatch, or rank 5 5-star Sasquatch, Guillotine 29, Warlock, Black Widow, Deodorant, or Quake. You got a lot of good champs there, man. I can't really tell you who to rank up because it depends on the content you're looking to beat. I would say in general, though, I think Warlock or Quake are the 2 strongest. So I would lean towards those 2. But Sasquatch is underrated. Guillotine 29 is just a great champion too. But yeah, I would say Warlock or Quake, depending on if you like to play Quake or not. or just, again, look towards the content you're trying to beat. Rank up a champion to specifically counter the content you're trying to beat. In the lower levels, by the way, for I would say like while you're in Act 4 or even Act 5 for the most part, but especially before you get to Act 5, you don't need to rank up to specifically counter content. You just rank up whatever your strongest champs are, and that's kind of it. But once you get to the point where you're rank 5ing 5 stars, really want to focus in on countering content. Namor Sig 45 or Undube Sunspot to rank 5. Whoo. I would personally go Namor between the two. He's a little bit low Sig, but he'll eventually get his Sig higher. I think Sunspot is a viable rank up too. And you could just go personal preference call between the two. If you just like Sunspot a lot more, that's totally fair. But I personally like Namor more between the two. Hey, the mods, tell me how come there's never been real-time PvP? Real-time PvP just doesn't really work in this game. For one, latency issues. They could maybe, if they had like, better servers, pull that off. But I feel like the timing is so specific in this game, that I think there'd be a lot of issues with like, what do you mean I didn't parry? Because everything, like we download the assets for a fight, but then when we're actually in the fight, it's just on our phone. It's not being, transmitted over the internet. The other issue is this game is mostly reactionary. So we're waiting for the opponent to dash in so that we can parry them or intercept or stand there and hold heavy with Ghost, or it'd be a lot of just standing around waiting for the other person to make a move. I don't think it'd work out too well. EG, how many points do you think to rank top 5% in Falcon Arena? Carson, I don't know. We're gonna have to try to collect some data after the arena's over, and by we I mean not me. I mean, we could certainly share the data in this stream, but shout out to the arena results night on Reddit for largely keeping track of a lot of the stuff. Real-time PvP would mean two people sitting there blocking. Yeah, in a lot of ways, yeah. It's fun as hell. There is real-time PvP in the arcade. It's exclusive to Dave & Buster's. And it's fun as hell. It's actually really weird fighting on the right side of the screen, but oddly satisfying. And I actually enjoyed fighting on the right side of the screen more just because it was different. It's really fun, actually, but I think it's really fun just because it's in an arcade and you're just having fun, maybe talking a little bit of trash to the person next to you. If it was online, nah, I wouldn't enjoy it, man. It would not be a good time. I feel like, again, the latency issues, and then everybody, 'cause when you're in the arcade, you're just goofing around. If you're online and there's like a leaderboard, you'd be trying to take it more seriously, and then you would just be standing there blocking, and yeah. They are going to introduce a competitive, like a 1v1 competitive mode in this game, but it's not going to be real-time combat. It's going to be more of like a strategic, kind of counterplay type system. Imagine a PvP fight with Quake versus Quake. The true mirror match. Who can hold heavy fastest? Kingpin is so good in the arcade games. Yeah, the arcade game. Oh man. A lot of the arcade game is just how fast can you make it to a special 3? So there's that too. What time is in your place, BG? It's 10 after 11 p.m. 11:10 p.m. or 23:10 for those who don't go by AM PM. That BG isn't even at 69 mil. SMH my head. What up, Pete? You're right. I'm only at 40 mil. All right. On that note, though, guys, it's getting to be a little bit late, so I am going to head out of here for the night. Shout out to Enzo for being tonight's biggest D and also just being a totally rad dude. Shout out to Enzo, one of the coolest. Fellow for Loki, has his own YouTube channel as well, which you guys should totally check out if you're interested in just getting to know a totally rad dude. And Enzo, oh man, I don't have the crystal next to me. He actually gave me a crystal, man. I forget about that sometimes. But he gave me a real life crystal from Comic-Con. I wish I had it to show you guys. But it actually plugs in and lights up and everything. He won it at Comic-Con. It was only like 4 of them in total, and he gave it to me. He didn't want to have to deal with taking it through the airport and stuff like that. And he gave it to me. All right. Anyway, on that note, though, I am out of here. Man, thank you to everyone else too. There was so many super chats and everything tonight. So thank you guys. Let me see if neither Abido, Max, Falstaff, no one's really on tonight, guys. So yeah, no raids. But all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Night, everybody.